Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, Create Travel Memories with me, Brandy. This morning we're going to do, well, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're watching this. We're going to do a plan with me real quick and we're going to jump right in. It's very early for me, so I have my Alani with me because I get super dry in the morning. I'm actually going to use one of my new kits that I had just showed in my previous haul. I got my little cheat sheet over here for what's going on this week. I am going to just use some pencil on some of the days because 100% of things may not happen. Like today we have a set for one of our customers, but it may rain, so we may not get that set done. I am still trying to get caught up to be able to do my September after the pen. If I can get that caught up, I can do that hopefully this coming Sunday. So let's get some washi down. I know the kit does come with washi, but I don't think I want to use this washi. I think I want to, hold on, my husband's alarm is going off. He's lucky he doesn't actually have to go to work today. Unfortunately, I do. I know a lot of people have today off because it is Indigenous Peoples Day, Columbus Day, but I have to go to work today. So we're going to use some washi. I think we're going to use this down here because I never get that far down on my pages. So let's get that done. And then I'm going to get the days done. And then I will bring you back. Because I'm not going to make you watch all that because, no. It can take me a minute to get that done. Plus, I didn't pick out any numbers. Oops, my bad. So let me get the washi down and I'll get the days down and I'll bring you back. All right, so I picked out some numbers. I'm just going to continue from last week's set of numbers. I think I have some numbers that I'm going to have to pull out from my stash somewhere. I'm going to have to look for those. I do have to clean my room. Oh, crap. Oh, well. I do have to clean my room. Like, it is stressing me out. I get like that with my room for some reason. But I want to, like, I don't know, clean off all of my shelves and then redo them. I feel like that's the easiest for me to do. But then I have all of my journals. I think I'm like on number 30, 31, something like that. I'm going to take all of those and I'm going to put them into the chest that I had bought from Hobby Lobby before we went on vacation. And then I'll have 2 empty spaces. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that. I had originally bought it for my traveler's notebooks type thing that I do for every trip. So I'm debating if I want to do that because honestly, I have that sitting over here on a shelf that wasn't even supposed to stay in my room. It was supposed to actually go into my husband's gaming room. And I'd love to get that out of here and into my husband's gaming room. And if I could do that, that would be great because the less crap in my room, the better. Because I get really overwhelmed with having a lot of stuff in my room because then I feel like it gets super messy. And that was supposed to go into his room, I want to say, I don't know, like a year ago. And then I just started piling stuff on it again. and then it never went into his room. So yeah, that needs to leave mine. And then I got to get my Cricut table put away because that's out, because I was making stickers for our honey business. So don't mind Roscoe over there scratching. I think I'm going to go with Apple Harvest to cover that up. I do have a bunch of apples that after work today, I'm going to get into the crock pot to make some applesauce. We're going to go down this weekend to the local apple orchard and get some more, because honestly, that is not enough apples, because I want to get some over to my daughter, and let's use green, because my daughter and my son's babies love applesauce. So I want to get them some over to them as well. And then that way they will have that. They don't have to go to the store. No, I won't have it in pouches like they like, but I'm pretty sure you can find that stuff on Amazon. But I don't have the energy because I need to do up some whipped honey and get that ready. Yeah, we got like 15 pounds, no, 15 gallons of honey right now that we got to process and get into jars, and we got a lot going on right now. So I need to get my whipped honey and all that good jazz done. So let's get that right there. And then honestly, I didn't even track. I don't even think I have to track the pain this week. I don't think I had to track it last week because, oh, I did. But this week, I'm not going to track it because honestly, I really haven't been having much back pain. As my primary, she had started me on this daily nerve pain, I want to say it's called. So that's awesome, and it's been working great, even though it's not like my nerve, but it is because my nerve is being crushed. So she started me on that, and it's working great. Let's use these apples. These are cute. We're going to use these up. I think I want to use these right up here, because honestly, I don't usually put anything right there. I know I usually have like a journaling spot, but I think they're super cute. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. Not for every one of them, because then it's going to look janky. So let's get my journaling on here. I think I'm just going to use black pen this week, because I don't really like red and brown. I don't like brown. Like, I am flying through this journal that I started when we got back from our trip. I have never gone through my journals. I just spelled that wrong. See, that's what I mean about not being able to talk and write at the same time. That's all right, whatever. I don't care. But I've never gone through my journals so fast. I think it's just because I have been venting a lot in my journals. And I've been putting a lot more pictures and junk in them. I don't know. I just want to make sure I have my life documented. And I'm also thinking about, because I have so many of my 12 by 12 albums still. So I'm thinking I'm going to document this trip that we just took in a 12 by 12 album, but only the pictures. So I think I'll do that. But it's not going to be anytime soon. Just like I never got around to doing all of my trips. And I just put that journal on there like super crooked. I wonder if I can peel it up. I might be able to. We'll see. Let me see. Oops. That is so crooked. Nope. Okay. You're going to stay super crooked. But anyways, yeah, so I used to do the 12 by 12 albums for scrapbooking, and then I don't know why I just didn't want to do it anymore. And I think I want to do it for this past trip that we just took. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because I have so many of them still, the albums, I think I'm just going to document my trips in them, just the pictures. And because I do document like the actual trip and the words and everything in a traveler's notebook. Well, this time it's not really a traveler's notebook. It's just like a spiral bound notebook, but that's okay. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do that this time, but I have so much crap going on right now. I need to get my Thankful 30 from last year done. And that new one is coming up for November. So I have to get that done. I have to get my December daily done from last year. Well, finished. I have so much stuff I need to do right now. So that's just a thought that ran through my mind. So I have to get out my cheat sheets. We got that one. And then I need my film and edit. Days off. Upload. Oh, great. I think we got those. Oh, shoot. I should have used that one. Whoops. Oh, well. We can use it next week. Because I don't think I have anything for Halloween. I'm sure I could probably figure something out. I don't know. I'm not a huge Halloween person, but that's all right. No biggie. That's a day off sheet. I really don't have anything. Oh, I got a green. So yeah, there we go. Perfect. I was thinking I really don't have anything for the weights. I did gain weight on my trip, but that's okay. The food was delicious and I didn't care. I mean, I didn't gain a ton, but I do need to get on that elliptical that's sitting over there, that's been sitting over there. I never write on it while I'm on camera, but you see it through my flip through, so it doesn't really matter. Honestly, I'm not embarrassed of my weight anymore like I used to be. Yes, I'm getting a mint because I'm super dry right now. And I just threw it. I'll find it after. I don't care. All right. Let's see. All right, so I have a red. We're going to go with this. And my husband gets paid on Wednesdays. Technically, it says Thursdays, but he actually gets paid on Wednesdays. So, and our trash does not go out today due to the holiday. So that's going to go out tomorrow. That go there, and we are done with that sheet. We'll stick those ones over there for now. All right, what do we got going on today? Let me get all of my work marked off here. I'm not going to use a ruler and be specific today. We're just going to be janky about it. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to work this weekend. But that's all right. I don't mind working. Saturdays, a lot of the customers come in, so that's good. So I think because we have so many boxes, what I am thinking about doing is, but on my days that I have a lot going on, no, I can still do that because, you know, we got one, yeah, we got plenty. So let's see. Yeah, let's do it this way. We'll go with work. Yeah. And then I have a couple of appointments this week. And then I am filming and posting twice this week. Possibly 3 times this week if I can get caught up by Sunday. It all depends on how busy I am at work because I do try to get some of this stuff done while I'm at work, depending on how busy I am. Like if I don't really have anything going on, I'll pull this out and work on it. Because like I've told you this before, I'll write everything down on a Post-it note and then I put it in for that day. Like I'll have a full week of my Post-it notes and then they sit in there. And then for my monthlies, I just do my the universe is saying to you and then the vibe of the day. I don't think I'm going to do pictures for the month of September just because I have so many to choose from our trip. So I have not been doing any pictures for September. Okay, so let's get this in here so we can write. I do want to put this little tracker over here. Honestly, I don't know what I want to track because I used to track my pain, but I do want to track something over here. I have to figure out what I'm going to track. And I'll figure it out though. I will. Okay. Now that we got some decorating done, we're going to go right in. Oh, we got some filming, a filming sticker. So I will get my filming sticker up, but I'm not going to edit right off. We'll go down here to, I guess we'll just use orange. We'll do edit at some point during the day here, and most likely first thing when I get to work. I may film either Wednesday when I get back, or I might do it Tuesday. So I don't know if I want to do it, put a thing in there yet. We have Wednesday off. So let's get that in there. We're just going to put it down here because I have to go to the doctor's that day. And then we have Sunday off. So we'll put that there. All right. So, like I said before, we have a set today, but I just checked the weather and it looks like it's going to rain. So we will not open up a house if it's going to rain because we cannot get a roof closed quick enough and we don't like to get houses wet. So I'm only going to put that in pencil. And over here, when they say that our homes are being shipped, I always write them in pencil because it's never set in stone, because I did have a house that I want to say it took 3 days to get to us because they shipped the house and then they didn't have the correct documents to cross into New York State. And they had to pull over because they blew a tire. It was a mess. It was just a mess. So it took like 3 days to get on top of a weekend. It just took forever. So I got to I kind of like this writing in pencil thing. All right, so we have I just popped through that. And then my nieces have a home game. Let's use I can't remember who they told me they were playing. I just saw them yesterday too, and I forgot. It's on my phone, but that's okay. So, and we're going to go to that game. That's at they have this home game, and then next week they have a home game, which is senior night, and my oldest niece is a senior this year. So we're going to go to that. I do want to stop at Costco. I think I just spelled that wrong. Hobby Lobby and Michael's. And I just got to get a few things there. And then I want to get some filming done this day, as I've decided I'm going to film on this day and I'm going to post it on Thursdays. I feel like that's just going to be the easiest for me, because I can film, edit, and get it uploaded and scheduled for Thursdays. So those are my plans from here. Like, actually, I started doing that last week. Because sometimes I'm just like super crazy busy. And then, you know what? I actually want to, I think I'm going to use this last red one. And put that as my appointment. I just feel like it'll draw my eye to it more. And just put right over that. I got to leave super early on Wednesday, so I got to make sure I get gas Tuesday night. And then I have another appointment. Let's use one of these green ones. We're going to have to do this. Oh, that's super small, but that's all right. What time is it at? 8:15 too. Okay. Look at that, fits right in the box. So I might be a little late for work. That was the only day that I could get it in, and that's definitely a must. All right, let's see, what else do we got going on this week? Okay, so we're going to film, and then we're going to have the video ready to upload. And then, oh, and I got to go to the bank. We'll see how well this whole pencil thing works out once I actually come in and get everything filled out after. Because I have a feeling like when I go to erase this, this isn't going to be the best. I do have to get some groceries this week. Not a huge fan of grocery shopping. That'll probably be on Friday after work. And then we will do our laundry Wednesday. When we get back from the game. I'm pretty sure that they were telling me they already played this school and it was their first game of the season and they won. So, down here, I think I'm going to do a to-do list. And then that way, just gonna put some little decor there. I feel like that's what these are kind of more for, is like decoration. Oh my God, if you can hear snoring, that's my husband. He's usually not here in the mornings when I film. He's normally out the door by like 5:15, 5:30. But he's lucky and has today off. So we'll do that. This is going to be my to-do list over here, and I'm going to use this red one. We're going to start a little to-do list. And then we're going to go with this brown one. We're going to put it right up there. Okay, so I want to work on Thankful 30, 2024. And then I also want to work on cleaning my craft room. And then start travel album. I do need to finish the journaling before I start working on that travel album though. So finish journaling. Or Tennessee. All right, so you know what? I'm going to pop down another one of these just in case I come up with more things for my to-do list, because I'm sure that's going to happen. Oh, I just thought of something. Applesauce. And the whipped honey. So there's that. And I might even have more things to come up. We will see. Let's throw a few of these cute decorations down. I want to get this big guy down. I think he's adorable. And then I'm just going to throw a couple of apples right up here. In between, I'm going to leave this space open in case I have to do another one. Let's do a green apple there. And then I think I'm going to do a little wagon. Actually, let's do a truck. Right over here. I think we're going to end up going to the apple orchard over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put apples. I'm going to put it right here. And then, is that a pencil? Is that a pencil mark? What is that? I don't know. It's not coming off. So we're going to do apples there. And then I think I'm going to do I want to do red apples? I think I'll do red apples because usually we get red apples. We'll do a little bushel of red apples right here. Actually, I'll have to go up here. I have a feeling we're not really going to do a whole lot Sunday because, oh, I do have to clean a lot models on Sunday. So let's get that on there because that's going to be first thing in the morning. Don't want to do green. Let's go with let's go with red. Go here. We'll go group. I did them in groups because we've sold a lot of our lot models. Group 1 lot. And now I'm down to, I think, like 4 houses or 3 houses for each weekend. So we get there early and it's a Sunday. So we are there for a couple hours going through cleaning. They're not deep cleans. So I get it done, and I figure on Sundays I'm there for a few hours. I can go through, I think it's 3 or 4 houses because we've gotten, let's see, we got 1, 2 gone, another one split in half, another one that's going to be getting split and taken apart this week probably. We got a lot leaving our lot and going to the homeowners' lots. I think I'm going to go down here with this one because I kind of want to have these on all of them. But yeah, so this week is kind of going to be, oh, I already got one up there. Did I put, nope, I didn't put one on here. We'll go down here with this guy. No, let's go right up here. And then I have one left. Let's put that one down. Let's put him down here. Kind of go in with this stuff. So, let's put, you know what, that'll be cute if we do this and spin that. We'll put like the apples are hanging right here off. That's cute. I like that. And then I can take this one and do it from like over here. Do you want to do it that way? Or do we want to do it on this one? We'll do it on this one. Because Saturday I'll be pretty much working in my craft room all day after work. Friday pretty much too, because I'll probably do like a grocery pickup order from Walmart. That's the easiest way for me to do it. And our Walmart is just like a regular tiny Walmart. We don't have one of the super Walmarts here in town, but we do have one within like, well, we have 2 within, where do I want this one? We'll put it right here. So we have them within like a 30-mile radius. So I could go to a super Walmart, but I don't want to. Not this week. Let's do a little wagon. Perfect. All right. So I think I have everything off from my cheat sheet. Did I write? Yes, I did write film. So I think that we got everything here. And I usually will place these. I might even use these next week and figure something else out for my days. Or I could save it for November because November's still fall to me. So I might even save this and keep this as a kit together, and I could just use some of these as the daily. So we will see, because I'm not going to have room to add these boxes in, and that's okay. Not a big deal. Works for me, but I think that is everything for this week so far. And then we will come back and show you after the pen next month, hopefully. I'm staying pretty well caught up with October. I'm working on September to get that out to show you. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can get everything caught up, and I can do that maybe hopefully Sunday this week. I'm really trying to get that done. I'm almost caught up with the weekly part, and I'm just working on the daily. So if you like this type of content, hit that subscribe button. I do the dailies, the October, oh my goodness, it's early, friends, it's early. So I do the Hobonichi cousin. I have the weeks, but I have not been keeping up on that. I have a different planner that I keep track of all of my YouTube plans in. So I really haven't been doing the Hobonichi cousin or the weeks. So I don't think I'll be buying another weeks. I also do some travel album contents. I do journaling. So if you like any of that type of content, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be and ring the bell notification. You'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I try to upload on Mondays, and it's going to be Thursdays now. So I think that is all I have for today. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.